So Simmers, and welcome to another speed building video. It's been a while since I've done one. This one is using the new Tiny Living Stuff Pack and the Tiny Residential Lot type. So I played around a lot with that. I used Mosquito stuff as well as the Tiny Living stuff, and I believe there's University windows, and that's all. So I tried to limit the amount of packs I used with it, but yeah, I'm just playing around. I believe it ends up being tier 2 of the tiny residential type. So it has those thingies that you get with it, like words are just hard, you know, the bonuses, the extra things. The Mosquito Stuff Pack lends itself quite well, I think, the windows in particular, to the Tiny Living. I feel personally, I don't know, it's just something about it just fits, and I do like the loft windows that came with Mosquito. I'm not the biggest fan of the Mosquito Stuff Pack, but here, you know, the windows are nice and they sit themselves well. So this could fit 2 Sims in it once I'm done. Once it's finished, I think that would be, you can't really fit much else inside. But we've got the bathroom. We have everything you need. It's just a nice space for, you know, just a nice little space. I made the bathroom smaller as well, just to really go for that tiny living sort of thing. And the bathroom seemed unnecessarily big compared with the rest of the house when it's supposed to be a tiny house. So I was just like, yeah, let's make this smaller. So yeah, just doing that and sorting out the bathroom and where things would go. I quite like the new lights that came with the Tiny Living Stuff Pack. The only problem is because they're hanging lights, you can't put them over a Murphy bed, but like, that's just what it is. You can use one of the other sort of ceiling saucer light type things. It's fine. And here I am. I think it took me a while to get what I wanted the outside to be just right. So like, I'm looking at it now and I'm pretty sure I come back to it again later. I don't know how many times I come back to the outside. I just couldn't get the look that I actually wanted. Also, by the way, if you can hear my fan, it's because it's really hot in the middle of summer and I don't care. I'll try to limit the sound that you get when I'm editing the audio, but for now it's just like, too bad, you know. Just kind of gotta live with it. I don't know what. This was when I was like, I'm going to make it a room on top and then do the roofing like I usually would. Can't do that because that counts as a room and counts as your tiles. So yeah, we will work on that. A lot of the builders in the Sims community are going to figure out what they're going to do about that. And we will too. That might actually be how I ended up going at the outside, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm just doing a few things in here with the main room. I was going to say the kitchen, but like, it's all just one room except for the bathroom. That's the first time I've actually used that Mosquito wallpaper since it came out. It's a fun sort of, good for a feature wall. Like, I like it. I just hadn't used it yet. It's not terrible. Yeah. And I just went with some wood flooring for the inside because honestly, wood flooring is just the easiest, the best option to go with, really. And of course, we put in a Murphy bed because I have to take that opportunity to do it. And I'm just adjusting some of the colours in the kitchen as well. That bookcase TV set, well, it's a stereo TV bookcase, you know. I'm quite a fan of the fact that it has all of those things. It really does make it easier, so you don't have to try and fit in all of those things into one area. Yeah, I really like those little puffs as tables as well. They're just cool, and they're like, you know, a little pop of colour, a little pop of, you know, just fun. Really, that's what I see them. And then I just changed a lot of the stuff to black. So we've got most of the furniture is black, and then we've got colours here and there. So that, yeah, I like to go with that sort of look, and that's just how we went with this. It seemed to fit for this particular build, and I am quite happy with how it turned out. And then we even fit in the little bar table there, and I'm just like, oof. It's really, you don't really think about it until you're trying, but it's amazing what you can actually fit into a small space. And I've seen what some of the other builders in the community have done. Like, I was watching, you know, talking with other game changers when we first got it, and like what everyone was able to do, the creativity was just amazing. Honestly, I'm so impressed with the Sims community and what they can do. And even before that, when they were doing the Tiny Living competition, it's just really incredible what everyone is able to do. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm part of such an amazing community. It makes me happy. Yeah, that's just me adjusting the kitchen a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why I made the kitchen so big, but it worked. It works. So yeah, now we're putting in a few little things. Those new planters that came with the pack are really cool. I like the wall hanging ones, and then this is just me trying to do the path at the front. Trying to do those is just really. This is me trying to figure out what way around I wanted a certain path to go. A bit silly, but yeah, there we are anyway. Sometimes you just get caught up on the little details, you know. It just happens. This me again trying to figure out. Nope, it didn't like that, and then yeah, no, I really did come back to the outside multiple times. I think I am really happy with how it turned outside in the end, but it just took me a while to get what I wanted, which happens sometimes, you know. It's just how it goes. But yeah, I'm just putting in a few little bits and pieces just to make it feel a bit more like it's at home, or, you know, just sort of little bits and pieces of art and such. And then, of course, I used the mosquito right here because I thought the yellow worked well with all the yellow I was using. You know, it's nice to have that. Just making sure there's space everywhere and putting stuff. Yeah, it's all fun. What else am I saying? Oh my gosh. But yeah, just bits of clutter and items and all those book ends and stuff now that they are bookshelves as well. That's really going to save a lot of space. That's really cool. It's really cool. Just putting in. Trying to find a place for that little towel rack thing was just harder than it should have been, to be honest. Little clutter items here and there, and it's fun. And oh my gosh, that little, I knew that existed, right? That set with the candles and the things, but I thought it would be in decorative items, but it's in lighting, and only lighting, and it really confused me. I got lost. I got quite lost. It's what happens, unfortunately, but you know, I figured it out. Put it in a bin because I tend to forget bins, so I'm glad I didn't this time. And I was coming out into the outdoor area. I was like, oh, we could put in a bike, and then I didn't. I don't know why. But I have an outdoor sort of area with a barbecue and a table and stuff. Just a nice little place to be outside, enjoying some sun and fun. I don't know. Oh my gosh, just a little area. If you had guests over, you'd go outside. You wouldn't have them inside. There's not enough room. So, you know, this is this outdoor entertainment area with one lounger. Neither one. It's fine. But yeah, putting in some light so it's not like too dark out there. I'm not gonna go. You can actually see what the heck you're doing, because that's always a nice thing. Yeah, and now I'm doing some of the landscaping, so I have some hedges out the front, which is always nice because it just seemed really empty underneath the window, so I wanted to have something there, and then just to put just some flowers there, and just sort of make a little garden area there. Not like a huge one, just wanted to give a bit of greenery and a bit of pop of colour or something. And now I was wanting to fence in the backyard. So I spent a while trying to decide on a fence, and then I fenced it in, forgetting that that would actually make it a room and use up my tile limit. So then I had to get creative. And you'll watch me be creative. First, I used these dividers that came with the mosquito stuff pack, which could work, but I didn't really like how that turned out in the end. I mean, it's definitely something that could work. It just seemed, I don't know, something about it didn't sit right. Don't know why. Didn't like it. So then I just switched to hedges and got them to go around. It just close off the outdoor area without making it a room, using up your tiles. And that's the thing. We, the Sims community, are going to have to be creative and try to figure out ways around that. But, you know, it's just how it is. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I changed that to lavender bushes because it was like too much hedge and it was creeping me out. I don't know why. And then just a few little touches to just play around with things. But I think that's about it, yeah. Now we're going to go into the pictures. I also have a layout of it. But that is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!